Hello everyone, welcome to another Eternal video. This is Jace the Blind Sculptor here. Haven't put any of these out in a while. I've been wanting to get back into it, but ever since the new set came out, Fall of Argenport, I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls, but also just a lot of other things going on, so I haven't really been playing Eternal that much, which is unfortunate because there's a whole new format to explore, but I also kind of discovered that I'm not really that good at the beginning of formats, so you know, is what it is. I've just been getting my pack of the day with this old Skycrag Aggro deck. Skycraggro, I call it. I did try at one point to build a control deck here, just like all answers, but so early in the format I didn't really know what the answers needed to be, so it was tough. Probably going to get back into it now, though. I'm just going to do a quick deck tech on this Skycraggro deck that I've been playing. I haven't really looked at any of the top decks recently, but I know there's a lot of Berserk stuff going on, and I ran up against a Feln aggro deck recently, which is interesting. This is basically from the last season. It's just regular old Skycrag playing 12 1-drops. The only update I've made from the new set is the Merchant, because, you know, Market's a great, interesting new mechanic, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I just threw this in because it's a 3/3 for 3 with Overwhelm, which is already, you know, Cinder Yeti. Well, they both have upside, just slightly different, so I figured at its worst, it's a 3/3 for 3 Overwhelm, which is not bad in this deck. So yeah, I'm just going to go over this, and we'll do some gameplay with it, and hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll make some more videos with some of the new decks that are coming out. Alright, so to start off, we've got 12 1-drops, Oni, Pyro Knight, classic combo, and then Snowcrest Yeti. Aegis is great, helps against anyone that might be playing. Well, the best card against this deck is most definitely Hailstorm. That's what it's called. Hailstorm just wrecks us right. Oh, there it is. Right here, just destroys this deck. So playing around Hailstorm is tough. You need to know when to play out all your creatures and when to not. But this Aegis really helps because even if they do play it, you have some protection. So 12 1-drops, really great. Really want to go 1-drop on turn 1 is the best. Oni ideally. And then Pyro Knight. A Pyro Knight has a little bit of late game relevance sometimes. Yeah, even if on turn 2 I can play 2 1-drops, that's also a great start. Champion of Fury, probably the best card in the deck. 4/2 charge Overwhelm for 2. Amazing. Sometimes I like to hold them in my hand so I have some surprise damage, but smashing in with them early. If you can go turn 1 one of these, turn 2 champion, that's going to lead to your turn 4 wins that are just ridiculous. Other great 2-drops, Recano Outlaw, it's amazing. You know, Quick Draw is always relevant. Warcry is great. Overall, 8 2-drops. We go to the 3-drops. Cinder Yeti is good. It's the only form of card advantage, really, that we have. That Warp, I'll try and use it as often as I can when I have the option to, even if it's not the most optimal play, because I'm not going to get card advantage anywhere else. And then tapping something down, obviously, or exhausting an enemy unit is great. I'll get into the Merchant a little bit more later when I talk about the market, but yeah, just a 3/3 for 3, which is great. And then this guy, you know, again, Aegis is great, Quick Draw is great, late game, that comes up sometimes, but that's why I'm only playing 2. He's alright. 3 Permafrost, lock down their only blockers. Shogun Scepter, awesome. The problem with the weapons, of course, is that if you play it on something and then they kill that thing, you get 2 for 1, but this pops out an Oni, so at least you get something. Also, an additional Warcry helps. Levitate, I'm not seeing everyone playing Levitate. I like it. I use it really aggressively early on just to draw cards, get through my deck. Basically deck thinning, because you can't play less than 25 power. So this just gets you through your deck as fast as possible. The flying is sometimes relevant to push through those last points of damage, but usually not. Popping Aegis on one of their creatures comes up more often, but usually I just use it to cycle. Someone's going to have a creature. 4 torch, obviously. Rock slide, I had 3 at one point. I would play 3 if there was a lot of tokens running around, like if you see a lot of Onis or a lot of Grenadin, those guys are, this is just great against them. Also, just use it to pop Aegis a lot. 2 mortar, you know, getting the job done. 4 obliterate. There's a late game finisher. Just great. Market. I have 1 land, which I've only pulled once, but it was great when I did. I'm thinking about cutting the land out, or the power out, but we will see. Another Shogun Scepter. Yeah, I'm not that confident in this market. I might change it around. I'm thinking of adding a mortar. In fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. It's okay just having more options. I usually use it to prevent me from... there we go. Usually use it to help me prevent from flooding out. Like I'll switch out a land for a creature or a unit. Like I said, not that updated for all the new mechanics, but this is what I've got. Made some minor adjustments. Let's get to the deck or to the games.